Yeah, did she make that pile herself?
Must have taken up ages. I mean, like a good woman, she tidied up. Like,
yes.
What's the little voice? I'm still alive under here.
This is necessary to do.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead.
Nerdrotic.com.
The skies are strange.
Okay, explain to me Lenny Henry, British.
He was just a comedian like back in the day. He's not really been in much. Like I know that I think it was like 80s, 90s, and some of the early 2000s. He was quite big, and then he just sort of left for a little while, and he just done bit parts here and there. But seeing him in this is a little bit weird because this totally isn't a thing he would do. Like it's not like him. But I mean, whatever. If he's in it, like ticks a box, doesn't it?
It does until
didn't you hear Lenny's been talking about how held back that he's been and how his career's been held back and everything. It's just like you're one of the most beloved comics in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Then we have our forbidden love right here.
Oh yeah, baby.
Ooh. Why is one in Slytherin and one in Hufflepuff?
As you have to find out, is this the only EOC we have in the show, Elf of Color?
Certainly Maine EOC, yes.
I love all the theories that people are making where they're showing the second age and there's all these like hobbits and elves and everything of different color, but then in the third age there are none. So what happened?
Some shit went down.
something happened.
Shit went down, dude. That's what happened. Shit went down.
It rhymes with Holocaust. Oh, it's the two badass queens, everybody.
Mary Ellen Galadriel.
Rings of girl power.
That's my girls.
They've got a ball to control.
I'll take one testicle, you take the other.
And now they're going to feel the ball.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Hell yeah.
See the future, feel the ball.
The moment we feared.
Short-haired elves. Oh, who is that? Who was dead? Was that her brother?
A brother, imagine.
Yeah, it's a brother. So
maybe a husband.
See that there. I believe I'm just shooting. I think that's supposed to be the Dagor Bragalach from the first stage.
Yes.
I believe that's what that's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
If they show that, I will say, like, one thing I will say is that does look cool as fuck, and that's probably what it was fucking like, because Morgoth made Sauron look like a little pussy.
All the stuff we're going to get that looks cool are going to be flashbacks of stuff that's actually in the Silmarillion. That they don't even...
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, there is a 9-minute intro prologue prologue at the beginning of the first episode, right? Like 8 to 9 minutes.
Yeah, prologue at the beginning of the first episode. Yeah.
So this is probably from that. And like, I would rather see this. I would much rather see this than a second age that Tolkien himself said, not much happened. It was really dark.
No, it's just obviously, like, the fantasy got toned down throughout the ages. Like in the first age, the fantasy was on fucking steroids. That's when you had like shit like that. Nobody knows that there was an entire fucking Western continent called Beleriand, like a whole other part of the fucking world where the Dagor Bragalach was that fucking bad that half the world just sank into the fucking ocean. And all that, man. Nobody knows about that shit. That would have been cool.
Nobody knows about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Melkor was, this giant thing, like head in the clouds thing. Fucking awesome shit.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I think it's Galadriel talks about Morgoth destroying their homes.
Then
the war begins, and they go from Valinor to Middle Earth.
Yep. So that's either going to be in flashback or epilogue, I'm guessing, right? Celeborn, Galadriel's husband and companion throughout damn near the entire Second Age, is dead. He's dead. He's not even in the fucking show. Nope. Based on the work.
Based on.
Oh no.
Shitting on the works of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
Like, we use some names. We flip some things. Oh, wait till you find out about Sauron. Holy shit.
It's so bad.
Yeah. It's bad. It's fucking bad.
Yeah,
so yeah, we talked about it earlier. You weren't here, Odin, but discussing films, putting up that one Eminem looking elf.
Yep.
That's not Sauron.
Oh, it isn't.
Nope. It's worse. Like that's not Sauron.
No,
That's,
I think that is part of a group of like weirdo nuns-ish who are looking for the wizard that we've seen in the trailer land, and they believe that the wizard is Sauron, but the wizard is not Sauron.
They gender non-conforming?
no, it's a dude.
Are you sure?
So I mean, it could be one of the blue wizards, or it could
But
be.
they can't speak.
Yeah.
When they land, they can't communicate. They can't speak. So, but after they fight these fuckers, they're gonna get their. They got their speech. But basically, in episode 8, they can speak.
Beyond the darkness, tempting shadow to bury us all beneath the mountain.
Oh, and Cheetos Galadriel.
Now this is gonna be from the volcano fight
At the 7th episode, right?
6 or 7.
6th or 7th episode.
Yeah.
With Muriel, right? Muriel's there fighting too.
Yeah, she takes a group of people from Numenor to fight with Galadriel.
Galadriel ever wear armor or go to Numenor or cavort with Muriel, who was born 1600 years after the forging of the Rings of Power? No. The answer is fucking no.
But Orange Lady Bad?
Orange Lady Badass.
Orange Lady Cheetos.
Yeah.
Many.
That looks like fucking Disney cow.
I was going to say that's very Disney. Waiting for the little twinkle on the top.
Yeah. That's Theo.
Have you heard of him, lad? Have you heard of Sauron?
He's got the sword hilt.
Yeah. The what legend? The one you
Leg
just
end.
fucking
No, it's leg end.
leg end.
So that's the hilt, the sword hilt that he's got, which he's kind of getting a little bit preciously about.
Is it going to help him grow a mustache?
He's working on it.
I think puberty is going to do that.
Yeah.
You got a Pedro mustache.
God, I've seen
Vote
women.
for Pedro.
I found his hilt on the floor.
That forged the rings. Wait till you find out who inspires the forging of the rings.
Can you guess
You
who
thought
it
it
is?
was Sauron? No, it's not.
If the evil rising is left unchecked, it will take us all.
Hey, remember in Game of Thrones when there was an attack on King's Landing by a fleet of... Oh, don't forget about it.
No, seriously, like as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, that was taken directly from Game of Thrones when all the ships exploded.
Yeah.
This looks like one of our other meetings.
Yeah.
Hey!
It's like the one Ryan's at right now.
Together we can survive this.
Oh, hello. Who was that? Who was that?
Another strong woman.
Who was that guy? Oh, hi,
Oh,
Sauron.
he's cute.
Hi, Sauron.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chrissy, do you think you could fix him?
Yeah. I'll fix him with my mouth.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Wow. What race is Saruman supposed to be?
Saruman.
Or Sauron, sorry. Sauron.
Sauron's a Maiar.
Okay.
Maiar.
Maiar. But he's like a really fucking strong one.
Yep.
Yeah,
So is that supposed to be a Maiar right there?
Yeah, it's meant to be a Maiar, but he can take on. He's got the power to take on many forms. And during the second age, at least during the stage when he was sort of trying to get in everyone's good books, he wasn't the big evil fucking towery looking guy. He made himself like really beautiful, really handsome, and everything, so people would like him. And I forget the name that he used, but basically he was called something the Lord of Gifts. He was like super fucking nice to everyone and wanted to like be everyone's friend, but like Elrond and all that kind of saw through it and went, something's off about this guy.
No, not Elrond. Not in this show. No.
The Lord of Gifts.
Anatar.
Yeah.
Why don't it's
So he turns into Saint Nicholas.
Anatar, that was it.
Anatar,
Lord of Gifts, and then it was
Got my
him.
stars.
He taught Celebrimbor how to make the Rings of Power, and they both forced
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to be the one who suggests to. Well, I don't. There's something about Mithril, right? And they want to make a crown, right? They want to make a crown down.
Yeah,
but
but to
instead,
do that, they got to mix the mithril with something.
yeah.
But then they think the crown's too complex, so they need to make two smaller objects, which could be wedding bands, because Sauron kind of makes a pass at Galadriel to rule with him. And then she's like, nah, mate. So he's like, deuces. And then Galadriel goes, let's make 3 rings.
Oh, no.
And everyone just goes, fuck off.
But then
Sauron
had no hand in the 3 rings, though, didn't he? He had no hand in that. They were made using his technique, but he wasn't. He wasn't there when they were forged. Yeah.
Anatar guided the craft. I mean, okay, there's the Tolkien lore, and then there's this fucking show, which is not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So forget the Tolkien lore.
He deuces out before Galadriel goes, let's make 3 rings.
Based on.
Yeah, based on Galadriel stealing everyone's fucking honor.
Right? Oh boy. Here we go.
Together we can survive this.
I think that's Galadriel and Miriel leaving.
Yeah.
This looks so horrible right now. Like green screen work is
fake.
Oh yeah, that's Game of Thrones right there.
No, it's not. The Game of Thrones look good. I would say even in season 8,
towards the end,
Game of Thrones looked better than this. It looked better than their green screen work was way better than
Yeah, that looks trash.
This looks like a high school musical.
Or a video game.
Is this Muriel? Is this Muriel?
I think this is Miriel and Galadriel.
There's Muriel again, Queen Regent of Numenor.
Each of us.
So many girl bosses, man. Look at this.
It's Queen's a girl.
Decide who we shall
Guess who's coming to second breakfast?
Heyo.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's when she decides to go on a little just leisurely swim by herself.
She
has full armor?
Episode 1 or episode 2, that.
Yeah. Well, most of the trailers will probably be really heavy on episode 1.
That can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
So there's him again there. Yeah.
So it's like a red herring. They're trying to make us think.
Well, it is because this burning is the burning of the Hobbit's camp by, I think. The Hobbit's camp, the Hobbits who are with the wizard.
Of Middle-earth.
And then here comes a big member berry.
Oh,
Not that. The next
This looks like ass.
no, you ready? You ready? You ready? Yellow.
Member.
Balrog.
Remember the Balrog? I remember.
I hope they cause a doom when that happens. But
Yeah. They waken the Balrog by throwing the mithril down. Or
Oh, is this when they actually wake up Durin's Bane?
something. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
there you go.
because they're mining for the mithril.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Do you guys feel like they did anything right? Anything that
The
was good?
Balrog looked good.
Yeah.
Some of the male dwarfs looked about right.
Male dwarves.
I like the way that all the elves look gay.
They are pretty gay, though, man. Read the books. They're pretty fucking gay.
They are supposed to be more feminine, so
Yeah.
I like the way that no man had any effective role in the show.
Except for Don Lemon. He's doing all kinds
No,
of
he don't do much. In all honesty, he don't do that much. Remember, this series starts off with Galadriel as a kid being bullied by boys.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I just didn't think they would come out with a whole new trailer like after their other shitty trailer, and it's still shitty. And no matter how many times they roll it out, it still sucks.
Nothing's changed.
I mean, credit where credit's due. They tried to show something.
Yeah, they tried to tell you a little bit about the story this time, finally, right? And it sounds like ass. Like the most interesting things will be in that epilogue, and it will be following Warrior Galadriel around around doing stuff she never did, which sucks because she did a bunch of interesting things we could have seen.
Do you think this is more of a response to the House of the Dragon trailer?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, which doesn't look, I mean, technically it looks better.
Yeah.
Like the armor looks better.
The dragon.
Like the dragon looks better. It's lit better.
I saw in common with the Game of Thrones trailer and this trailer is that all it seemed was fucking woman-centric. Just woman-centric with males just being pushed to one side to let Yas Queen do.
It was like a few seasons of The Witcher where it's like, when are we going to see Geralt do something?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still waiting.
We'll get about 5 or 10 minutes of actual Tolkien from the Second Age that like might be kind of cool in between, sandwiched in between intersectionalism that they feel they need to balance it out. House of the Dragon like is kind of always like that. At least that's part of the source material. And if you play it all the way through, it's trying to, I guess, show female empowerment by it. But at the end, because the whole thing is like a woman can never sit the Iron Throne. And by the end of House of the Dragon, you'll be all, nope, a woman should not sit the Iron Throne at all, ever. Because it's about 2 women manipulating men, and they just tear the entire Targaryen family apart, tear the fucking Westeros apart, lay everything to waste. All the dragons are fucking dead. There's like 3 Targaryens left, and one of them's like super maimed and going to die in a couple of years. It's like, yeah, totally should let dudes take over from now on. I agree. So I don't know. Like, I think it's almost a counterintuitive point that they'll probably fix at some point.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.
If you like what I do here, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking and sharing the videos. It really does help. And if you did this with your favorite YouTuber as well, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I do.